Good morning. How are y'all today? Just thought I'd make this little video to weigh in on the whole Bud Light controversy. Not that there is one. Several things to be learned from this. First, I'm going to start with a disclaimer. I don't know who this Mulvaney person is, nor do I care what they do. None of my business. And the only Bud Light I've ever been interested in is a 1,000-watt double-ended high-pressure sodium. Because I can taste things, and Bud Light is not something you want to put in your mouth twice. But all of that aside, just want to point out some things. First off, all the pearl clutching and oh my goodness and oh, so terrible what they're doing. They gave a beer can to a trans woman with her face on it. Means nothing to nobody or anybody but that person, I suppose. They put my face on a Bud Light can, I'm going to sue them. But Bud Light, Budweiser, Anheuser-Busch has pushed themselves as the all-American brand since day one. Have used butts and boobs, young girls dressed in bikinis to sell their swill-ass fucking beer for 50 years. No one cares. They fought the union. No one cared. They destroyed waterways. No one cares. They gave millions of dollars to a man just released from prison for a week-long cocaine-fueled raping and beating rampage of his wife. No one cared. They screw over stockholders, shareholders, they screw over employees, they fucking... all kinds of evil shit. Misogynistic shit, sexist shit, racist shit. Since the inception of the company. Then they sell out to a Belgian company called InBev. But somehow, this little 90-pound trans girl is the hill all these fucking knuckle-dragging, mouth-breathing troglodytes think they want to die on. Got no problem with Bud Light giving millions to a rapist. So I go in and I troll their fucking page. And try to figure out what these motherfuckers are thinking. And I hear some of the stupidest shit I've ever heard in my life. Trans people aren't real women. Blah, 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 blah. They're demeaning real women. I'm not even sure how to formulate a response to that. If your womanhood is threatened by a trans person, you're not much of a woman. There's only two sexes, male and female. False. Pick up a biology textbook, you fucking troglodyte. But most importantly, the thing I can't get is these people that are freaking out about this are almost hands down the most nationalistic, red, white, and blue blind statists you'll ever fucking meet. So I point out to them, Mulvaney has the same rights as an American as you do. The same right to live her life how she wants to live her life, to accept or not accept partnership deals with Budweiser or not, so on and so forth. We're just tired of you cramming this LGBTQ agenda down our throats. Okay, first off, go Google Freudian slip and stop using that phrase. Because every time I see it, I fucking laugh really hard. Second off, what people mean when they say they're tired of having this agenda shoved down their throats is they want anybody who doesn't think like them to hide their face in shame. They don't want them to be public figures. They don't want them to live their best life, pursue their American dream, partner with Budweiser or anybody else. Just go hide and be who you're going to be, because it offends my Bronze Age fucking mythology. So, there's nothing American about tromping on somebody else's rights. And then they go on to, oh, but the children. Okay, first off, TikTok has an age filter. You need a parent's permission to even be on there. There's an age filter. It's not just for kids. It's not for kids. So if your kid is watching content on the internet that you don't want them to watch, that's a you problem, not the content creator's problem. Smart parents block Pornhub, put parental controls on the fucking internet. It's not that hard to do. If you can figure out how to Photoshop Clint Eastwood, Ted Nugent, and fucking Kid Rock all into the same motherfucking meme, you can figure out how to put parental controls on your fucking internet, you moron. I support anybody that's not causing harm, living their life the best way they can. Whatever. Cheers. But if you're going to preach to me about protecting the children from LGBTQ ideology, and you're not out there burning down Catholic churches, you're a weak, mealy-mouthed fucking puke. You don't give a fuck about the children. You're using the children as a shield for your bigotry and your hatred. There's no evidence that being any one of those letters is in any fucking way connected to pedophilia. In fact, all the fucking evidence says that those people have examined their sexuality and are comfortable in it and are less likely to be fucking pedophiles. The vast majority of pedophiles, newsflash, identify as straight males. So unless you're down to the fucking church, where we know they all are, or the Boy Scout camp, or the summer camp, or the Christian camp, or the fucking public school system, for fuck's sake, unless you're down there rounding up pedophiles to be sent off to the fucking prison, shut the fuck up. Because there's no connection between trans and pedophilia. None. Zero. Zip. Nada. There's no correlation, let alone causation. There's none. You just fucking spewing nonsense. There's a million reasons to fucking boycott Anheuser-Busch. A lot of them. Fucking just monopolistic practices, dirty business, putting other companies out of business, forcing sales upon fucking craft breweries, blah, 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 blah. Like I said, union busting, supporting Mike Tyson, so on and so forth, so on and so forth. This isn't one of them. I've been boycotting Budweiser ever since the first time I put one of them nasty motherfucking things in my mouth. I was like, what the fuck is this? I'd rather drink yesterday's coffee. So that's where I'm at with the whole Bud Light thing. But here's the upside of it. Because everything needs an upside, right? All of these closed-minded, uneducated fucking bigots aren't hiding out in the fucking woods or in the suburbs or wherever now, fomenting and brewing their fucking stupidity. They're doing it right here in public where we can all fucking see them and call them on their bullshit. It's like they're holding their KKK rallies in public now and inviting fucking public discourse about it. Yay! Okay? You want to know, people are, oh, I thought the internet was going to change the world, but look, it's just people watching cat videos and whacking off. Well, yeah, there is a lot of that going on, but we know where these fuckers are now. We know their names. We know they need an education. And to some degree, we're educating them. So it's good the idiots have a platform. Because it's good to keep track of where the idiots are. You don't want to spend any time around them, but it's good to know where they're at. There's a reason I avoid Gary, Indiana. I never met somebody from Gary, Indiana that had all their fucking eggs in the same basket. They were a couple of Excedrin tablets short of a medicine cabinet, so to speak. But anyway, I'm not going to blather on about this much. I'm sure everybody's already fucking tired of hearing it. But that's my 2 cents worth. Literally. And just so I'm not going completely unentertained around here. This is what I do for fun. It's my analogy for the human race. Just bobbling along on the edge, waiting to fall off.